Please repeat. Narayanam namaskritya naram jaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet nashta prayeshva bhadreshu nityam bhagavat sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki krishnaya vasudevaya devaki nandanaya cha nanda gopa kumaraya govindaya namo namaha. Hare Krishna. So does anyone remember what was the chapter last week? Or what canto are we studying? Canto 4, yes. Yes, so we're studying Canto 4. And last week we studied chapter number 17 and 18. Yeah. And what had happened was Mother Earth. Yes, Prabhu, yeah.
Mother Earth took the shape of a
Cow.
And she gave all the blessings and other demigods. They got a Patra.
Yes.
And the blessings of Mother Earth and different things were originated.
Yes. Sure. Thank you. Yes. So it's okay for some of you who are not there, but we will try to link up. So there was a king who was not ruling as per the scriptures. And because of that king not following the proper rules and regulations, not ruling as per the dharma, right? And then Mother Earth stopped giving the grains. It is so amazing to know that everything came out of Mother Earth. Everything. The demigods, the demons, the various reptiles, the beast, they got everything from Mother Earth. Sometimes we take things for granted, but if you start thinking how much things we getting from Earth, how many things, same piece of land, people who are with the farming background, if you think about it, every 6 months you are getting a new crop. Every 6 months. Is it because of your doing that hard work? Yes, your hard work when you are plowing the land, when you are putting the fertilizers, when you are putting the water, right? You are doing those efforts, but think of it. Mother Earth, unlimited for many, many years, thousands and thousands of years, so much things we are taking out from the earth. See, you walk on the earth, you think about it, but we don't realize we take it for granted. So because of irreligion, because the dharma principles were not being followed, Mother Earth stopped giving those things. There were no grains coming out. And Mother Earth says that I can tolerate the weight of all the mountains, all the rivers, all the oceans, but I'm not able to tolerate the weight of people who are not following the religious principles. जो भी अधर्म कर रहे हैं, उनके वेट से मदर कहती है कि मैं इतना भार महसूस करती हूँ. You know, don't go far away, look within your own lives. If there is one child who is not behaving properly, the whole family gets disturbed, right? In one family. And the father and the parent says, I am ready to work double shift. बस तुम ठीक हो जाओ. Right? मैं सब कुछ करने के लिए तैयार हूं. जो चाहिए मैं सब कुछ ला के दे दूंगा. बस तुम प्लीज ठीक हो जाओ. Right? हम सब ने एक्सपीरियंस किया है. Same concept. Mother Earth is saying the same thing. Bas aap dharam ko follow karo. You follow the religious principles. I am here to give you everything. Kam dhenu. Sarva kam dugha mahi. Jo fulfill all the desires. A mother who can fulfill all the desires. So this is the position of Mother Earth. Yeah. So because of irreligion, the king was not following religious principles. The king stopped Brahmanas from performing the yagna ceremonies, and instead king started saying, worship me. I'm a representation of the Lord, and if you worship me, the Lord will be pleased. King declared himself to be the Lord. And you see in some places, they are given titles, Lord such and such, Lord Mountbatten, Lord this, right? People declare themselves the Lord. They give each other those titles. I call you Lord, you call me Super Lord. Like this, right? Right? Like this, we fill each other's egos, false egos. Right? So this is what was happening. So Mother Earth stopped giving the grains. Maharaj Pṛthu, who is an incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead, he became the king. And the Praja approached him saying, we are dying of hunger. We are at your shelter. Please make an arrangement so that we can get something to eat. Otherwise, we will die. And then king realized it is because Mother Earth stopped giving the grains. That is why people are hungry. And then he, as Pṛthu said, he chased. He then took his arrow, bow and arrow. And as he was about to shoot an arrow at Earth, Mother Earth took the form of a cow and she ran everywhere. But finally, she could not get away. So she turned back towards the king, who is Maharaj Pṛthu, who is an incarnation of Supreme Personality of God. She turned towards him and she surrendered. She said, I am helpless. You are the knower of dharma. Apanna Vatsala. People who surrender to you, aap unka dhyan rakhte ho. So please, my dear sir. And then there is a conversation between Mother Earth and Maharaj Pṛthu. And finally, Mother Earth told Pṛthu Maharaj, this is how you can arrange to get things out of me. Yeah. Arrange a what's. What's किसको कहते हैं? बछड़े को. The real meaning is what's is bachada. Calf. In villages, I mean, I can see a lot of you have the village background. You can see as soon as the mother sees the calf, the cow mother sees the calf, the milk comes into her bags, milk bags. Naturally. Because so same thing, Mother Earth said, please arrange an appropriate calf. And they arranged appropriate calf. Demons sent Prahlad Maharaj, demigod sent Indra. Right? Maharaj Pṛthu requested Manu Maharaj to become a calf. And then Mother Earth started giving whatever the requirements were. Right? The mountains sent Himalaya as a calf. And then Mother Earth gave all the pearls that you find in the mountains. So like this, everything, then everybody was settled properly. And then Maharaj Pṛthu also leveled the earth, because Mother Earth told him, you level the earth. अब जो once again जो farming करते हैं, अगर जमीन ऊपर नीचे हो, unleveled हो, so the Mother said when the rain falls, the water recedes, water runs away. But if you level me, the water will stay and I will remain moist all the time, and then I will be more fertile. So like this, Pṛthu Maharaj did all the arrangement. And then he also, the verse that we discussed last time, yeah, Prak Pṛthu iha naivesha. Right? So Maitreya is telling Vidurji, before Pṛthu Maharaj, iha in this world, naivesha, aisa nahi tha. Kya nahi tha? What was not there? Puragramadi Kalpana. The cities, like you have these organized cities, before this, arrange a new city, all the water, sanitation, all the pipes are laid. So like this, it was not planned. Right? Then what it was like, then he say, Yatha Sukham Vasanti Sma Tatra Tatra Akuto Bhaya. Whoever wanted to build a house wherever they like, they built the house, they made their own arrangement, and like this, they were Sukham Vasanti. They were living happily. Right? But that was not organized, right? If you Like we are all human beings, so we have to look out after each other's convenience. But Pṛthu Maharaj made all the arrangements. Now Pṛthu Maharaj has made all the arrangements. All the citizens are living happily. Then the rishis, the brahmanas, Pṛthu Maharaj asked them what I shall do. So they told Pṛthu Maharaj that you should perform a yagna. You should do Ashwamedha yagna. And he took a vow to perform 100 Ashwamedha yagna. Yeah, 100 Ashwamedha yagna. He took a vow. Like somebody brahmanas tell you, you should do this puja, you should do that puja. So like this, similarly, Pṛthu Maharaj was also advised by brahmanas, you should do 100 Ashwamedha yagna. And what is the purpose of Ashwamedha yagna? Ashwa. Sorry? Yeah. Ashwa means horse. And Medh means yagna, sacrifice. A horse sacrifice, yagna, right? So in that yagna, a horse gets sacrificed. But before that, the king arranges for the horse, and he will send the horse, leave the horse free, and his horse will wander around the earth. And wherever horse freely wants to go, the horse will go. And behind the horse, the king's army will follow the horse. And the idea is, if the horse enters into your kingdom or another state, then that king of that state will accept you as their king, the person whom the horse belongs. Either they accept you as the king and let the horse move freely from their state to another state, or they stop the horse. If they stop the horse, there is an army coming behind the horse. Then you will have to fight with the army. Either accept or fight with the army. So the purpose behind this was that there is one single ruler across the globe. There is a very nice conversation in one of the Upanishad between Nichiketa and Yamdut and Yamraj. In that conversation, they are talking about various kind of happiness. And Yamraj told Nichiketa that you can go to heaven and enjoy happiness there. But then this Pṛthu, who is the son of a rishi, right? He said, no, there is no happiness in the heaven. I don't want to go there. And then there is a conversation happening. And then in the Shastras, the happiness is described. And they're saying, if in this world there is some level of happiness, so they're saying if there is only one ruler, it is spoken in the Shastras, if there is only one ruler across the globe, then that will bring happiness to the citizens. And you can imagine, now there are separate countries, within the countries, different states. Now within the states, they are fighting over the water. One state is saying, I want to release the water. Other state is saying, if you don't give me the water, I won't give you this. And then the head of the state comes, and then he's trying to mortgage, broker the peace between two states. No, you give them this, you give them this, so many troubles. But if there is only one king, then everything is under one control. You can take an example of your own family. If there is only one decision maker, whether it is your wife or the husband, there is peace in the family, right? But if there is a power sharing arrangement, husband and wife, then there is problem, right? Right? Then we are always thinking, oh, if I say this, what will my wife say? And wife says, if I say this, what will husband say? So there are always thinking. So they cannot make decisions freely, right? So there is one king who is young, now more conditions, who is young, youthful, who is ruling as per the scriptural guidance, who is religious, who is compassionate, right? That kind of king, if you have, then everybody will be happy. But that happiness, so they say 100, if you multiply that happiness by 100, that will be equivalent to the happiness of Gandharva Lok, which is the next lok, you can say, just visualize. Then 100 level of that happiness, multiply that by 100, that will be equivalent to happiness of the next next lok, like this. Then Indralok, then Brahmalok, like this, keep multiplying 100, right? So that's when you get the happiness. But that happiness still is material happiness. Still not the real happiness. There are still some impediments in that happiness for you to enjoy. Yeah. So going back to our topic, one king. So Maharaj Pṛthu took a diksha that I will perform 100 Ashwamedh yajnas. So in this chapter, we'll talk about that. Before that, let's take one verse. Please, on your phones, let's recite this verse together. Chapter 4, Canto 4, 19, verse number 34. Everyone got it? Verse number 34.
Chapter 19.
Chapter 19, verse number 34. And the chapter is titled Maharaj Pṛthu's 100 Ashwamedh Yajna. Everyone has it?
Excellent.
Verse number 34. Ravi Prabhu, you got it? Prabhu, Vedabase, please. Again. You have it? Mataji, you take the book. You have a phone? Okay, Mataji, he's giving it. Okay, everyone can see? Okay, please repeat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Masmin Mahara Jakritha Smachinta. Masmin Mahara Jakritha Smachinta. Nishamya Asmad Vacha Atritatma. Nishamya Asmad Vacha Atritatma. Yat Dhyayatodaya Vahatam Nukartum. Yad Dhyayatodaya Vahatam Nukartum. Mano Tirushtam Vishate Tamondham.
Mano Tirushtam Vishate Tamondham.
Mano Tirushtam Vishate Tamondham.
Mano Tirushtam Vishate Tamondham.
Very nice. Very nice. See, when we recite together, it feels so nice. Okay. So word by word translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Please repeat. Ma, do not. Asmin, in this. Maharaj, O king. Kritha, do. Sma, as done in the past. Chintam, agitation of the mind. Nishamya, please consider. Asmat, my. Vacha, words. Adrit Atma, being very respectful. Yat, because. Dhyayata, of him who is contemplating. Daivahatam, that which is thought by providence. No, certainly. Kartum, to do. Mana, the mind. Ati Rushtam, very angry. Vishate, enters. Tama, darkness. Andham, dense. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Please repeat. My dear king, do not be agitated and anxious because your sacrifices have not been properly executed due to providential impediments. Kindly take my words with great respect. We should always remember that if something happens by providential arrangement, we should not be very sorry. The more we try to rectify such reversals, the more we enter into the darkest region of materialistic thought. तो आप समझें इसका मतलब थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में. तो ब्रह्मा जी पृथु महाराज को कह रहे हैं कि please don't be too concerned. Sometimes you take an endeavor to do something good. He is doing yajna. His yajna got impacted. He could not progress. Maharaj Pṛthu could not perform the yajna completely. So Brahmaji came himself to tell Pṛthu Maharaj, it's okay. Don't be too concerned. Consider it as the arrangement of providence. We all experience, you try to do some good to someone, but it does not go as per your plan. So then we say, okay, we accept it as the arrangement of providence. Once again, taking example of our own families. Which parents do not want good for their children? But you see, sometimes in your surroundings itself, one day your child itself or himself or herself will tell you, what have you done for me? You never let me progress. You stopped me from doing this. But in your heart of heart, I think parents are the only well-wisher who have no expectation from the children. They are the only well-wisher. Isn't it? But still, things don't go as per plan. So that's what Brahmaji is telling Pṛthu Maharaj. If you sometimes think too much about these reversals, then ultimately you go into more materialistic entanglement in the region of darkness. So please accept and move on. So that is the message in this verse. Yeah? And we will know why Brahmaji have to say this. We will talk about that in a while. Yeah? But for now, this is the verse. Now, if I request one Prabhu and one Mataji to recite the verse, and everyone else will repeat it. Whoever wants to. Ravi Prabhu, you want to try? Try.
Masmin Maharaj Krutasma Chinta.
Masmin Maharaj Kritasma Chinta.
Ishamayasmad Vacha Adrutatma.
Nishamya Asmad Vach Adritatma.
Dhyayato Daivahatam Yukirtum.
Yadhyayato Daivahatam Nukartum.
Tirushtam Vishate Tamodham.
Mano tirustam vishate tamodham. One Mataji wants to recite. Wants to try. Asmin Maharaj Kritasma Chintam. Nishamya Asmad Vach Adritatma. Yadhyayato Daivahatam Nukartum. Mano tirustam vishate tamodham. Okay. Now purport of this verse, please hear. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki. Please hear. Sometimes the saintly or very religious person also has to meet with reversals in life. Such incidents should be taken as providential, although there may be sufficient cause for being unhappy. One should avoid counteracting such reversals. For the more we become implicated in rectifying such reversals, the more we enter into the darkest regions of material anxiety. Lord Krishna has also advised us in this connection, we should tolerate things instead of becoming agitated. Srila Bhaktivedanta purports ki. So now let's do Mangalacharan and then we will discuss. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Shri Gurube Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Ham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padkamlam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Savadaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patita nam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bhuter Mahatir Yaima Puro Vibho Nirmayashite Yadmosha Purusha Bhunte Gunansho Dasisho Dashatmakam Solanka Srishta Bhagavan Vachamsi Me Shri Krishna Sharanam Sharanaagatam Katha Amritam Satat Pibatam Bhakti Vedanta Marga Panthanam Sarvaloka Rishide Janma Prasannam Sarvaloka Rishideva Janma Prasannam. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. May the Supreme Lord please decorate my tongue. May the right words come at the right time. And may we are all truly able to glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, and serve all the living entities. Hare Krishna. So, going back to our point, Pṛthu Maharaj, he took a Diksha to perform 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas. And as he was performing the 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas, it is said that the Indra, so Maitreya Rishi spoken to Vidurji, Indra, you know what is the qualification to take the position of Indra?
100 Ashwamedh Yajna.
100 Ashwamedh Yajna. So you become the king of heaven after you perform 100 Ashwamedh Yajna. That is the precondition. Right? So the current Indra, he would have performed 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas sometime in his previous life. He became Indra in this life. Right? So like this, now Pṛthu Maharaj, he took a vow to perform 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas, and the current Indra, he got upset about it. Or he got concerned about it. Right? He did not like it and he got worried. Mam Rishe. Mam Rishe means he did not like it. He became concerned by Pṛthur Yagna Mahotsavam. By hearing about Pṛthu Maharaj Yagna Mahotsav, he became concerned. And he's addressed in this verse as Bhagavan. You know Bhagavan? Who is Bhagavan? You can, please come forward. Prabhuji and Mat. There is a lot of space here. Right. Please come forward. Maybe Prabhuji's come forward. Matajis can sit at the back. Yeah. Please come. More. There is more space. Yeah, children, you can come forward. Yeah. So Indra, who is addressed as Bhagavan, he got worried about the opulence or the karma. He thought, because Pṛthu Maharaj, if he does this 100 Ashwamedh Yajnas, then he got worried about it. Now, just try to understand, Pṛthu Maharaj does not have any desire to become Indra. Number one, nor will he become Indra in this lifetime. Very important point. Indra will remain Indra, the current person who is in the position, he will remain in that position until end of the Manvantar. So until his lifetime. It is like you are told you will be the prime minister of this country until you die. Please try to understand. You will be the prime minister until you die, but still, if someone else is working or if someone else is performing those good activities, he might become eligible to become prime minister when you are dead, when you are no more. Still you are worried about this. कि उसकी पोजीशन मुझसे अच्छी हो जाएगी. Something to think about, yeah. Please, very important concept, right? And then in this place, in the Yagna ceremony of Pṛthu Maharaj, he is saying Yatra Yagna Pati Bhagavan Sakshad Harir Ishvara Anvabhuyat Sarvatma Sarvaloka Prabhu Guru. In that ceremony, Yagna ceremony of Pṛthu Maharaj, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is Sarvatma, who is the super soul, who is inside everyone. Sarvalok, who is the master of all the loks, all the planetary systems. Guru, Prabhu, he is a Harir Ishwara, he is a supreme controller. And the word uses Sakshat. So Bhagavan is addressed as Adokshaj. Adokshaj means who is beyond these material senses, whom we cannot see from these eyes. But that Supreme Lord was Sakshat, present there. And who is the Yagnapati, who is the master of all the sacrifices. Then moreover, right? Not just the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then it is also said that the Mother Earth took the form of a cow and she also appeared there as Kamdhenu cow, and she provided everything that was required to perform the yagna. The rivers also appeared in that yagna ceremony, and they started offering all the, like sugarcane juice, one river full of sugarcane juice. If you try to conceptualize by your mind, you will say, what is this? A river full of sugarcane juice. I can't believe this. But the things don't happen because of your belief. If all the owls, agar sare ullu ikhatta hoke kahe, if all the owls get together and they say there is no sun, will the sun stop coming? Right? If all the owls are, arrange a conference, there is no sun, let's declare there is no sun. It actually happened once in Russia. In Russia, once all the leaders, they got together. They said, who is this God? This God has ruled for such a long time. Now we have to replace him. And they arranged a similar conference. They all got together. And then one of the Buddhijivi, one of the intelligent person among them said, okay, you are talking about replacing the God, but first bring the God. पहले जो God है उसको लेके तो आओ, first bring the God who is God. How are you going to replace him? So sometimes people, have these funny ideas in their own mind that we can dethrone the Supreme Lord. So that Supreme Lord was there. All the rivers was bringing the various kind of juices, right? And the ocean was supplying all the pearls. And then there were also all the great rishis, the Vidyadhar, Charan, Gandharv, and Apsaras. They were singing the glories of the Supreme Lord. Upgiyamana. They were glorifying, singing the glories of the Supreme Lord. And then Narad Rishi was there. Bhagwan Kapil was there. Bhagwan Dattatreya was there. And the leading servants, Parshads of the Supreme Lord, Nand and Sunand were also there. See, such is the opulence of that assembly. If Maharaj Pṛthu was not qualified, why will Supreme Personality of Godhead come there himself? Sakshat Bhagavan. But now same Indra. Right? So seeing the opulence of, and all of these sevaks, it says Tat Sevano Utsuka. All these people who accompanied the Supreme Lord, they were eager to serve him. This is very important qualification. You want to get closer to the Supreme Lord, but you don't have a desire to serve him. Somebody was telling me recently, there was a very famous film actor and he was on the peak of his career. So they said one of the leading producer was seen carrying his slippers with him from an assembly. Sir, you want to serve somebody? You want to please somebody? What can you do? But all these great personalities, they were wanted to Sevan Utsukha. Utsuk. Not just desire, they were eager to serve him. How can I please you, my dear Lord? So they were all there. But they says, Bhagavan Indra. Now, Maitreya Rishi tells Vidurji, Bhagavan Indra wasn't happy with the opulence of Pṛthu Maharaj. He got concerned. And then he started planning to do something mischievous. How to stop his yagna. how to create impediments. And I've told earlier also, the current Indra will be Indra until end of his life. So there is no risk to his position. But he is still worried that if he performs 100 Ashwamedh Yagna, he could become an Indra in future. And he is being addressed as Bhagavan in this verse, particular verse. The reason for that is because he's such a top personality. All the demigods are working under him. He's in charge of rain. Rain is very important. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhava. All the living entities subsist on Anna, but Anna is produced only by the rains. And Indra is in charge of that. It's like you have the keys to the locker. You have the keys to the purse, right? All the living entities, they are under his control. If he stops giving the rain, then they will die. Such a supreme controller. But still he got unhappy. And he started devising plans how to obstruct the yagna. And then what did he do? Then Indra came in the disguise of a sadhu. Ashwamedh Yagna, I told earlier also, there is a horse. So the horse was there and it was tied there. Now Indra changed his garb, changed his dress as a sannyasi, as a sadhu. Orange cloth. And he came and he apovah tirohita. Haya is horse. Haya apovah tirohita. The yagna pashu. Yagna pashu. So he took away that horse which is kept for the sacrifice and he came in the garb of a sannyasi. Now as Indra took that horse away with him, Atri Rishi was there. Who is Atri Rishi? Atri Rishi is son of Brahmaji. And Atri Rishi is married to Mother Anasuya. Anasuya is daughter of Kardam Rishi. And Atri Rishi and Mother Anasuya, they are parents of Bhagavan Dattatreya. See? So Atri Rishi could see that. And Atri Rishi told the son of Pṛthu Maharaj that, see this personality, Indra, he is taking away the horse kept for the sacrifice. Go and get your horse. Now, as Pṛthu Maharaj's son, he chased Indra to get the horse back. But when he looked at Indra, who was dressed as a sannyasi, so he came back. He came back. He thought he's a sannyasi. Maybe he's taking the horse for a walk, but he will bring it back. But as he was coming back, Atri Rishi told him again, no. Mahendra vi buddha adhamam. He's telling him he is the lowest in the demigods. Right now, the activity, the action that he's performing. No, he's Indra. Go get it. Go kill him. And then Pṛthu Maharaj's son, this time, he ran behind him and he told him, stop, tistat, wait for me, because as a Kshatriya, they don't shoot from the back. They don't shoot on the back of someone. And now that Indra, when he looked at him, he saw he's very angry. Indra straight away left the horse, dropped his garb of a sannyasi, and he disappeared. As Indra disappeared, now Pṛthu Maharaj's son, he took the horse back and he bring the horse back to the yagna place. As he brought the horse back, the rishis assembled there. They were very happy with him. And they praised him and they gave him a new name. The new name was Vijitashva. Vijit means who has victory, who has gained the victory. And Ash as in horse. So who got the victory and brought the horse back. So he got a new name called Vijitashva. Yeah. Now Vijitashva got the horse and he tied the horse with a golden chain near the sacrifice, where the sacrificial arrangement was made. As he tied it with a golden chain, with a big wooden, staff, Indra came again. And it is said in the previous verse, when he chased him, when Vijitashva chased him, it is said he chased him like Jatayu chased Ravana. You heard about that pastime. When Ravana was taking away Mother Sita, Jatayu chased him like that. So here it is said, he's compared to Ravan as if, and because analogy is given Ravan, why? Because Ravan also came in the dress of a sadhu. When he came to kidnap Mother Sita, he came in the garb of a sadhu, right? A sannyasi. To the extent Goswami Tulsidas, he says about this instance, he says that Ravana, Jake dar sur asur derave, Nisi na neend din anna na khave, so das sis swan ki nai, it chitai chala bhadi hai. They're saying that Indra, no, that Ravana. So here they're comparing Indra to Ravan, and Ravan, about Ravan, you understand, they're saying when Ravan came to kidnap Mother Sita, they're saying that Ravan, in whose fear the demigods, the demons, they're all scared of him. And they are scared to this extent, Nisina Neend, in the night they cannot sleep. Nisina Neend din anna na khave. In the daytime, they can't even eat their food properly, always fearful that if Ravan comes, what will happen? What will happen? Same Ravan, swan ki nai, like a dog. It utchitai. You know, how a dog, when his dog is trying to steal a bone or steal a bread. Here we don't see it, but in India you can often see that. The street dogs, they will come, they will see if nobody is there, they will come and pick up the bread from the plate or from there and they'll run away. So they're saying, it utchitai. He's scared, he's looking here and there, nobody's seeing me, nobody's seeing me. Chala bhadi hai, to come and steal, kidnap Mother Sita. So that's what Maitreya Rishi is saying. Jatayu, like Jatayu chased Ravana, similarly Vijitashwar chased Indra. But Indra once again, first time he got defeated, but once again he decided to come back and steal the horse. This time he came and he created darkness. He created the whole darkness where nobody can see anyone. And Indra stole the horse this time with the golden chain, like the whole thing. Jaise Hanumanji, like Hanuman, he lifted the whole mountain. So Indra also lifted the whole arena, whole place. If you tie a horse to this door, he said, okay, I will take the horse with the door. So powerful. So something to think about. This is the desire, right? This is the desire. This is the irsha, enviousness. He is referred to as Asuyam. Mahendra. As a great personality. Asuyam. There is in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the first chapter, first canto, first chapter, second verse. What is the first line? Nirmat Saranam Sadam. Remember that line? Nirmat Saranam. So it is said that the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, or Krishna consciousness, Dharma projita kaitavo atra nirmat saranam sadam. So there is saying that the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam or Krishna consciousness cannot be performed by the people who have envious nature. And here the analogy given is the matsarya. Matsarya comes from the word matsya, and matsya means fish. In water, what happens is a big fish always eats a small fish. Out of fear that one day this small fish will grow bigger, so before it grows bigger, let me eat it. So that's why this word matsarya has come from that. So the same mentality, people with the matsarya mentality, that person is not doing anything to you. You see, jealousy is you see someone and you don't like him. That's one aspect. But this thing goes to next extent. You want to injure them. You want to damage them out of fear. So this is how bad it is the envious, the matsarya feeling. So Indra, because of his desires, once again the scripture says, Surapati iva brahmam padam yachate. Indra, who is called a Surapati, who is the Pati, who is the head of all the demigods, he also wants brahmam padam yachate. He wants to become Brahma. He wants to get the position of Brahma. This is the state of our desires. Because at the end of the day, they are empowered, but they are also Jiva Tattva. There are three tattvas mainly. Jiva, Maya and Brahma. So we all fall into one category. Even Pṛthu Maharaj is in this incarnation, is the Jiva Tattva. So like this, Indra again came, and this time he stole the horse with the golden chain and everything. And as he stole the horse, Maitreya Rishi again saw that. No, Atri Rishi saw that again. And Atri Rishi told Pṛthu Maharaj's son, Vijitashvara, this time he has taken the horse again. Please go and bring the horse back from him. And as he goes to chase Indra, this time Indra has taken the form of another sannyasi form. He took the form. He is holding a shaft with a kapal, with a mund on the top of the shaft. There are some sannyasis, there are some renounced, so-called, right, who carry that kind of garb. So this time Indra took that form. And as Vijitashvara went to get him, he thought he is another, great sannyasi. I can't do anything to him. And he came back. As he was coming back, Atri Rishi again told him, no, he is Indra. He has taken this form. Go bring the horse back from him. Kill him. And this time again, Vijitashvara, he did not run. This time he just put the arrow on his bow. And as Indra realized that he's going to shoot him, then Indra again dropped that garb, dropped that outfit, and disappeared from the place. As he disappeared from that place, then Vijitashvara, he brought the horse back to the sacrificial arena. He brought the horse back to the sacrificial arena, and now Pṛthu Maharaj came to know about what has happened, because so far he was busy with the yagna ceremony. And as Pṛthu Maharaj came to know about it, then Pṛthu Maharaj got very angry. He got angry and he said, he has been obstructing my yagna. He is not allowing me to perform the puja or to perform the religious activity. And Pṛthu Maharaj took his bow and arrow and he said, I'm going to kill him. And as Pṛthu Maharaj was about to take that action, then all the Brahmanas, Rishis who were performing the yagna, they stopped Pṛthu Maharaj. They said, no, Maharaj, this is not good for you. Because in this yagna, only a yagna pashu will be sacrificed, not any other entity. So you please don't do this. And for you, it's not recommended because you have taken a vow. When you become a yajman, then you don't perform any of such act. So you should not do this. That's why Vishwamitra ji, he went to bring Lord Ram and Lakshman. Vishwamitra, he had so much powers. He could have counteracted those Karan, Dushan. No, what is the name of those? Marich and Tadaka. And Subhahu, Marich and Subhahu. He could have counteracted them himself, but because he was performing yagna, he did not want to do anything. That's why he went to Maharaj Daksharatha and he said, can I take your sons with me? So similarly, Pṛthu Maharaj, when he took the bow and arrow, then Rishis told him, no, you should not do this. You have taken a vow to perform the yagna and you please don't do this. But we can help you. We will chant the mantras and we will bring Indra into this fire and he will be burnt. And Pṛthu Maharaj said, okay, you do this. Then those Brahmanas, they started chanting the mantra, and as they were about to offer an oblation into the fire, Brahmaji appeared in that place. And Brahmaji stopped them. Brahmaji said, no, you cannot do this. You should not do this. Because he said, you are performing this yagna to please the demigods. I mean, obviously, Yagnapati, Bhagavan was there, but when you please the Supreme Lord, the demigods also get pleased. They also get their shares. And all the demigods were there in that assembly. And remember, this is the same Indra who came when the Mother Earth came as a cow. He also came to milk the cow. Right? He came to milk the cow and he took the nectar. He forgot that Pṛthu Maharaj had helped me then, but now he is obstructing the yagna performed by Pṛthu Maharaj. See, this is what happens when we have desires, so many desires in our, in our minds, in our hearts. That's why Krishna is telling Arjun, Kama esha, Krodha esha, Rajoguna samudbhava. Yeah. Oh Arjun, this calm, these desires, Krodh, this anger, Maha Ashno, Mahapapna, Vidhi enam iha verinam. Please know this is the greatest enemy. And it can devour you. It can engulf you. Because you have desires, if the desires are fulfilled, then you get attachment to them. If the desires are not fulfilled, then you become angry and it devours your whole existence. So Brahmaji comes and Brahmaji tell those rishis and Pṛthu Maharaj, he says, no, you should not do this. He says, this Indra is Bhagavat Tanu. He is a part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And you are performing this yagna to please the Supreme Lord, but how can you do this? No, you should not do this. Right? So, and then moreover, Brahmaji tells them, because of Indra's actions, dharma veti karam, dharma mahad veti karam. So far, now he says, now think about it. So far, as many times Indra has come to steal the horse, what actions he has taken? Dharma veti karam, as in the religious principles or the religious guidelines have been broken. Because he came in the garb of a sannyasi. Please don't do this. Please stop this yagna. And then he looked at Pṛthu Maharaj. He says, Bhavan moksha dharmavit. You know the religion of liberation. You don't need to perform this yagna. Let Maharaj Pṛthu's yagna be 99. It's fine. He has performed 99, let it be 99. There is no need for him to perform 100 yagna. And then he says to Pṛthu Maharaj that you and Indra both, Uttam Shloka Vigraho, you are both part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Naiv Atmano Rosham Arhatam Arhasi. He says he is the Swarup. You are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. He is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. So he is similar Swarup as you are. So there is no need for you to be upset with him, to get angry with him. He says, may all good to both of you. There is no need to do this. And that's when he speaks today's verse. Masmin Maharaj Jakrita Smachinta Nishamya Asmad Vach Adritatma Yad Dhyayato De Vahatam Nukartum Mano Tirushtam Vishate Tamodham. So he says to Maharaj Pṛthu now, Maharaj Pṛthu, please don't be too worried about not being able to complete your yagna. Because your yagna is not fulfilled, please don't be concerned about it. And please hear my words with respect. Madhvacha. Adritatma. Please hear my word with respect. And this is a very important lesson. Now we look at it from both, and I'm happy to hear your views at the end of the class, from both perspectives. He's saying to Pṛthu Maharaj that please accept it as an arrangement of providence. You have tried so many times, or Indra has taken the horse so many times, you brought it back, now you're trying to kill him. But if you think too much, if you try to sometimes correct some things too much, then it further entangles. And I'm sure we all have experienced in our lives. If you are trying to fix a broken glass, broken pot, or a broken relationship, sometimes it's better to give it a break. Isn't it? Sometimes give it a break, and then after some time we realize. I tell you this past time. My grandfather used to tell us this story. Shravan Kumar, you all have heard about Shravan Kumar. Shravan Kumar, who served his parents, they were both blind and they wanted to go on a pilgrimage. So Shravan Kumar carried them in a palanquin. And this is a different palanquin. So mother and father both sitting on each end. I don't know. You can visualize, you know what I'm saying? So he was carrying his parents and everybody was praising him. There is a Shravan Ghat in Delhi, if you go. Then somehow we stopped there. When he stopped there to give them some water or some refreshment, then as he was about to start again, then he suddenly asked them, okay, you need to give me my fees. I'm carrying you so long. Please pay my labor or whatever word was used. And they were shocked. And they were thinking in their mind that he has served us. They're blind, they're helpless. Where will they get the money to pay him? And then Shravan Kumar's father told Shravan Kumar, my dear son, if you can wait, we will pay you when we get to the next stop. And Shravan Kumar said, okay. And as he was carrying his parents to the next stop, as he stopped there, he fell on their feet. He started crying. He said, please, please forgive me. What mistake have I done? He realized. He realized by then, sometimes we make, it is because we are affected by the material modes. Sometimes somebody praises you too much, they say it gets in your head. Whatever happened. But suddenly they were shocked. So sometimes you give some time. So by the time he got to the next position, he realized, oh, what I was doing. I've done so much service and suddenly my mind got blinded completely. I'm asking my parents to give me the money. And Shravan Kumar, we give his example, who served his parents like any. So these things happen in life. So that's what in this word Brahmaji is saying. Sometimes you accept the arrangement of providence and just bind your time. Like you hear the Pandavas, they were righteous. They should not have gone to the forest. Right? But still they spent 13 years in the forest. Right? And still Duryodhan was not agreeing. And still Bhagavan Krishna goes. Still he says, just give them 5 villages. They will be happy. Even though they were the rightful owner of the kingdom. And Dhritarashtra only took over as a caretaker king. Remember, when Maharaj Pandu left his body, because the kingdom was without a king. So they said, Dhritarashtra, you become only a caretaker king. But then he did not leave the place. He decided, no, I'm the king. And then he said, my son Duryodhan. And then there were arguments about who was born first, whether Duryodhan was born first or Yudhishthira was born first, right? And then there were arguments because it could never be settled. They went to the extent they were blaspheming Mother Kunti. They were calling her Vyabhicharini, characterless. They're saying, how can she have children? Because Pṛthu Maharaj was cursed. No, Pandu Maharaj was cursed. They said, no, they are not Pandu's children. She is characterless. So these are the times that Pandavas had to face. But Lord Krishna was with them. So Brahmaji is telling Pṛthu Maharaj, please accept. Please don't worry too much that your sacrifice could not be completed. And hear my words peacefully. And he says, the more you try to fix, the more you fell into the region of darkness. So please don't do that. And then he further goes on to say, Pṛthu Maharaj, that moreover, Because of you trying to perform the yagna, Indra has done so many bad things. And he has set the wrong example. And he says the acts done by Indra, he was saying they are pakhand. Pakhandeshu matir nirnam. Because the people in general, they considered those acts are the correct actions. They started believing that what Indra was doing the right. And you see these days, various type of people, they took on those garbs. Some people became sannyasi. So this is a long time story. This is not happening now. It is happening from Satyuga. So that's what Brahmaji was worried. And Brahmaji tell Pṛthu Maharaj, please don't do this. Somehow. And then he reminds him. He says, think of your appearance. You appeared from King Vena's body. At that time, all the religious principles were lost. So your incarnation is to establish the religious principles. But whereas because of your actions, Indra is performing so many bad actions. So you please stop. And Pṛthu Maharaj accepted Brahmaji's advice. He accepted his advice and he stopped performing the yagna. He went and took a bath in the river, which is called Abhrit bath. After you perform the yagna, you need to take a bath in the river. Pṛthu Maharaj went and took a bath in the river and he came back. When he came back, all the demigods were there. They gave their blessings to Pṛthu Maharaj. And all the Brahmanas who were there, Pṛthu Maharaj gave them proper, like when the Brahmanas come to your place, he gives them offerings, the gifts, the charities. And all the Brahmanas then in return, they blessed Pṛthu Maharaj and they told him that all your endeavors have been successful. Whatever you offer to the demigods, to the Pitra, like to the forefathers, to the Brahmanas, to the demigods have been accepted. Now the question, the point is, why is Brahmaji telling Pṛthu Maharaj that you stopped your yagna? Why is not telling Indra, you stop doing these wrong actions?
That's what I think about, because if the Pṛthu Maharaj is a incarnation of Krishna, that's why the Brahmaji just ordered to the.
Well, you can have an argument, right? Something to think about. He could have said, what is this? I am doing the puja, I am doing yagna. You ask him to stop yagna. And you can't tell Indra, who is doing all the wrong actions. You're not telling him to stop, instead you're telling me to stop. So the answer will be in the next chapter. We will know more about it in the next chapter, but something to think about. Right? Yes, Prabhu, please.
I can try a guess.
Please, Prabhu, right?
जैसे आपने कहा कि इंद्र पाखंड कर रहा है और अदर पीपल उसको फॉलो कर रहे हैं,